Great. Well, everyone, welcome to Florham Park Ave. Appreciate everyone coming out. Thank you. This is a really exciting day for us at the Rockefeller Group, Korman, and Florham Park. It's an honor that you've all joined us here today to celebrate the official opening of AVE Florham Park, a residential community that's unlike anything else in Morris County and the greater region. It's been an amazing experience to see the Rockefeller Group's vision for the green of Florham Park take shape. When we began planning the project more than a decade ago, we imagined a transformative development that would play a primary role in cementing Florham Park's position as one of the most desirable destinations in New Jersey. Still, it would have been difficult to foresee how successful it would be in working hand in hand with the Borough to complete such a pioneering and unique development. Who would have thought we'd be home to an iconic NFL franchise with the New York Jets calling Florham Park home? Who would have thought we would build the most sustainable building in New Jersey with the construction of BASF's North American headquarters? Who would have thought we'd be able to help the largest physician-owned multi-specialty practice in New Jersey provide world-class health care with the delivery of 2 buildings for Summit Medical Group? And who would have thought we would bring a one-of-a-kind boutique hotel to the region with the opening of the Archer Hotel later this year? And now AVE. AVE brings yet another fresh and exciting new component to the green. AVE complements the campus's dynamic mix of uses by providing world-class flexible stay accommodations in an area that's hungry for this type of product. The opening of this community and its incredible residents and amenities marks what is perhaps the most significant milestone yet in Florham Park's rise to the ranks of New Jersey's most desirable locales for both working and living. For that, we're proud of what's been accomplished here so far, which is truly a testament to the hard work of everyone involved, and most of you here. I'd like to thank some of the important people, starting with the project team. From Sharp Management, Chris Pompeo, Joe Marino, Phil Trifone, thank you. The architect, Dean Marchetto, Bruce Stevie, and Mike Higgins are Marchetto, Higgins, Stevie architects. Renee Pabone of Childs Dreyfus, our interior architect. Craig Cartmel, our landscape architect. Dan Lee of Bowler Engineering, our civil engineer. Our dear friend, the late Brian Burns. And our legal team over at Riker Danzig, Kathy Giuliana, Jim Maggio, and Nick Rassiopi. The Florham Park Planning Board and Town Council. And to many others who played a critical role in the success of AVE Florham Park, thank you. I'll also make a special thank you to folks at the Rockefeller Group who have played an instrumental role in this project. Johanna Chervak, Jerry Bloom, Mike Leondi, our entire team at our New Jersey office, all who are here, thank you. My friends and colleagues in New York, thank you for joining us here today too. And then a special thanks to Josh Kuskin for his attention to detail as a project manager. Josh, without your attention to the detail, being here every day, this project would not be what it is, so thank you, Josh. To the AVE project team, you've been an incredible partner in this project. I'd like to extend our gratitude to Leanne Welsh, Paul DeFresco, and Mark Korman. Thank you, guys. And to Scott Relic and Brad Korman. Thank you. Thank you for your partnership in working with us through the development process and remaining true to your vision of creating this unique residence here in Florham Park. Thank you. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to thank Mayor Mark Taylor, the Florham Park Borough Council, and all the Florham Park Planning Board members. All of you who shared the vision for the green from the very start, we thank you again. Without your ability to adapt to today's rapidly changing real estate environment, we would not be here today opening this wonderful community, so thank you. and to Mayor Mark Taylor. We are extremely grateful for your support on this project and all the great work you do for the borough. And with that note, I'm pleased to ask you to come up and say a few words.
So good afternoon, and welcome to Florham Park to all the visitors that are here. We're very excited to have this project here in the Florham Park area, close to the airport, coming over. I would like to give a formal welcome to Brad Korman and to Leanne Welsh and the Korman companies that are here all today. I'd like to give them a big round of applause. And thank them for bringing this community to our community. I would also like to recognize the Rockefeller Group. Without all of their hard work and diligence, this project would still be on the planning board's desk. I'd like to also thank Les Smith, Clark Machemer, and Johanna Shervak. Tim Watts as well for all of his hard work on the project site. And the entire team from the Rockefeller Group, who have been magnificent during this journey, and the region that will be the recipients and the outcome of this, for many years, and the hard work that has been involved in all of it. I would also like to thank the Borough Council members for the decision-making and abilities of their forward thinking. Council President Bill Zuckerman's here today, Councilman Charles Germershausen, Councilwoman Cephalo Payne, Councilman Scott Carpenter, Councilman Charles Malone, and Councilman Tom Michalowski. Our planning board chair, Michael DeAngelis, and co-chair, Jane Margulies. Our borough secretary, Marlene Rawson. And the planning board, for their hard work in reviewing this project from start to finish. To our zoning office, and particularly to Stephen Jones and to Janet Doherty for all their hard work. It was noted just the other day that there's nearly 7,000 sprinkler heads in this building and over 256 gas meters. Have you ever seen the gas meter tour? Clark loves to give that. And also, Steve Jones has tested every single one of those smoke detectors that are in each room. To our engineering office and Mike Scaramella and Jim DePalma. And thank you to Sheila Williams, our clerk, for the hard work that she does to make left and right changes as things happen in the course of doing business here on this project. I also would like to thank our legal team with John Inglesino and John Wichiscala, and also our planner, Bob Michaels. And I cannot forget Joe Bell, our legal counsel here in the Borough of Florham Park. These people are truly professionals. I'd like to give them a big round of applause. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we cut the ribbon on this great project called AVE. I personally have been on the planning board for more than 11 years, and throughout those years, we have witnessed the birth of the entire green here at Florham Park, starting with the Jets moving in the BASF building, Summit Medical, and now the construction of a great building called MD Anderson. Look how far we've come as a community and as a project. We're delighted to have this project here in this community, and we look forward to the complete occupancy of this beautiful building. This building and many others on this site bring new employment to the area and will help the economy of the region for home sales and by shopping in our local stores in Florham Park. The lifeblood of this town is commerce, and it's the job of elected officials to help foster new ideas for a changing economy and to think outside the box on a regular basis. This, my friends, is the future, and we are witnessing the birth of it today. In closing, I would just like to say thank you to all the Rockefeller Group. Thank you to the guests that are here today in Florham Park who are witnessing this next step in growth in the green of Florham Park. We are truly blessed. Thank you all.
Again, thank you, Mayor, and all the Florham Park officials. I've had the opportunity to get around the state in projects that we've worked on and friends of mine in the real estate community, projects that they work on. And I often talk about what Florham Park has accomplished and how you've taken what was once an old office campus and turned it into a really unique environment. And this could not have been done without the dedication and work of the mayor, the planning board, the council, and your professionals. So at the Rockefeller Group and Korman, we reach out and say, thank you very much. What you guys are doing is the envy of folks across the state, the ability to adapt, as I said earlier, to a changing real estate environment. Again, I said, who would have thought Jets, 230,000 square feet of office space, this building here. When we started the planning, that was not in our ideas, and you guys adapted with us, and thank you for your support. And then in addition to Florham Park, one group that we wouldn't be able to do this is Korman Communities. We have known Korman Communities, we being the Rockefeller Group, for many years, have looked for the right site, the right project where we can come together and be partners. And lucky for all of us here today, we chose this project to be our first venture with Korman Communities. It was an outstanding partnership. It continues to be an outstanding partnership. The collaboration between our teams, our design teams, our technical teams, the marketing teams has come to bear on this project. So with that, I would ask Brad Korman, one of the greatest partners we've had, to step up here and say a few words.
Thank you, Clark. Thank you, Mayor Taylor. I got to tell you, it is so great to be here today. This beautiful weather, standing in front of this magnificent property. We started talking about this about 10 years ago, about building properties like this with partners like this in towns like Florham Park. And I don't think any of us really envisioned something turning out this well. It really is spectacular. It's state of the art, and it really is a collaboration. Clark, you, Joanna, Dan, Vince, Les, the entire Rockefeller team have been just a pleasure to work with. What you've accomplished at the Green is remarkable, and it's no wonder you've spoken so highly of Mayor Taylor and the Borough of Florham Park. This has been a destination market for us, and your teamwork and partnership really is the envy of what local government and private development should be like. That partnership. You've been terrific, and your team's been terrific, and we thank you for that. On behalf of my father, Stephen, my brother, Mark, who worked very hard on this project, and our brother, Larry, and the entire Korman Communities team, we are beyond excited to bring AVE Florham Park to fruition. I also wanted to mention a couple people who worked on this deal. Rob Grossman, Scott Relic, Gabe Marabella worked tirelessly for years to get this deal done. Thank you for all of your hard work and your night meetings and everything to get this done. You guys have been terrific. To Paul, Brian, the entire AVE setup team, along with Mark and Jeff, all of your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. To the team members from AVE Property, you'll notice them here. They are spectacular, the best of the best. Jamie and her group, everyone here has been fantastic, and we are just beaming with pride. What we've said through our whole company and through the years, and my father really started this, it's about the people. It's always been about the people. You can build beautiful bricks and mortar, but if you're not dealing with good people as partners, if you're not working with good people to make your properties a reality, if you're not attracting the highest quality and caliber of people to work and represent you, you really don't have a lot. And we are so proud, and always have been proud for our 100 years in existence, that we have the best team members and the best partners that we can deal with, and it means the world to us. And for all of you, we thank you for all your hard work. Lastly, I have to thank Leanne Welsh. Leanne is our Chief Operating Officer and President of the AVE brand. And honestly, I'm not quite sure how she figures out all the hours in the day. She probably has 40 and the rest of us have 24. But she gets it all done with an energy, a passion, and a drive that really is the epitome and the definition of why AVE is successful. Leanne will celebrate her 25th anniversary with our company in 2 weeks. She started when she was 4. And I have to tell you, this property is as much a reflection of Leanne as it is our company. It's quality, it is beauty, it is sustainable, and it is the best of the best. And Leanne, thank you for all you do, for all you've done, and we are not the company we are without you. So, Leanne Welsh.
All right, Wow, thank you very much. This is so surreal. I look out in this crowd and I see so many faces of people that I love and respect beyond belief, and I don't even know where to start. I mean, it's a privilege and an honor to be standing here in front of such a special building with special people. And we would not be here today without the Borough of Florham Park and Mayor Taylor's leadership and the planning board. So we are so grateful. I remember it actually was September 21st of 2013. That's 45 months ago. 3 years and 9 months to be exact. That Monday night, we presented the AVE concept and the AVE brand and what we wanted to build here. And fast forward, we're here. And there are so many people to thank, and it is such an honor to be here. The Rockefeller. I have never, in the 25 years, experienced such professionalism, excitement on a weekly basis. Every 2 weeks, we would gather for our development meetings. And everybody focused on the right thing, building a great building, and wanting the best in class, and wanting to bring something so special to Florham Park. It was truly a team effort. I think about Les, Clark, Johanna, Mike, and Josh. I mean, you guys are the best. You really are. It was a pleasure throughout the last so many years, and we have to do more developments together, more deals. Then Sharp Management. Unfortunately, Chris Pompeo could not be here. He's in Wisconsin with his daughter. She's going to be a freshman at school, but the utmost gratitude to him and his team, Phil, Adam, and Randy. You guys are the best, and Neil. And just watching you every time coming here, how much you cared about this building. We appreciate it, and I have told more people who don't even want to listen to me how great Sharp Management is, and how that if you're going to build something, you need to call that group because they are engaged and truly care about what they represent and what they're building. AVE is a unique product. We're flexible stay accommodations. We're not a hotel. A hotel, you've got a few days where you're going to stay, an apartment building for a year or so. We're a hybrid. We specialize in flexible stays for people who are in transition, people who are new to the area, relocating, business travelers. When you look at Morris County and the complexion of the business community, there is such pent-up demand. And with Sharp, we were not supposed to be done this building until May 26th. And for 22 months, every 2 weeks, the same thing was said. Please, we need to speed the building up by 6 weeks. And it got tired of hearing me say that. But we always did it in fun, but yet seriousness, because we wanted to deliver this building a few weeks early for one of our larger clients. And the success of this building to date is a true reflection of the strength of Florham Park and the quality of what we have built. And I am very grateful. So, also, too, for people who are in transition, people who are downsizing, rethinking their living environment. So it's not just for corporate clients and business travelers, it's for individuals who need flexibility. And what makes us special, Brad touched on it, and so did Clark, it's the people. People make the difference. And I look out and see so many of our team members. And when I think about our project team, Paul DeFrugio, he was here every step of the way, from the first meeting to last night at 11 o'clock, still being here, walking the property to make sure it was perfect. He's my partner, and I could not imagine life without him. Or Kim Shimonik, who is our Chief Sales Officer. For 15 years, we have worked together, and the amount of how she represents our company is second to none. And these are two people that are so important to me personally and to the Korman family. And then there's Brian Weichels, who from a technology standpoint, from cameras and technology and high-speed internet and how we deliver the music to entertainment, he has been instrumental. When I think about our corporate team, Brad Korman, it is, and the Korman family, and Stephen, and Mark, and Larry. I mean, I am so lucky. I think 25 years ago, I walked into an office in suburban Philadelphia and had no clue that this would take over my life in such a positive way, and that I couldn't imagine doing anything else but what we're doing. And this property is just 25 years in the making. And so Brad, Scott Relic, Gabe Marabella, Jeff Brown, and Rob Grossman, I am so grateful for you because I view you as my friends, not just coworkers. And our additional on-site team. Jamie Durkle, who is our general manager, senior general manager, she has been here tirelessly night and day, making sure that we were ready for tonight and we're ready for our guests. Because at the end of the day, the people that live here, us taking good care of them when they're in transition is what it's all about. And I see Lauren, I see Bonnie, Nicole. I mean, I appreciate everybody. Jamie Capodeferro. And with that, I could keep talking for hours about what we do and how much I love what we do, but we have a ribbon to cut and a building to celebrate and a party to have. And look forward to showing everybody the amenity space and the suites, because what we have built here with the Rockefeller Group is truly something special. And we are so honored to be part of the Florham Park business community. And we look forward to making a positive impact in the neighborhood and in the community with respect to charitable events and just being good corporate citizens, good community citizens. So thank you. If everybody can turn around, we are going to put a ribbon up and we're going to cut it and celebrate the grand official opening of AVE Florham Park.